The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off.
Shout out to them people.
So jumping right in, I'm showing you guys this 4x4 lace frontal, and this was sent to me by Celie hair. This is their Brazilian loose deep in 18 inches. And as you guys can see here, the knots are not bleached, and this frontal is not pre-plucked. So this is my first step in customizing this frontal. And I'm just showing you guys what it initially looks like onto my skin, and I would absolutely never walk out the house with it like that. So I'm going to be mixing 2 scoops of my Clairol Professional Bleach with my Divina 40 Volume Cream Developer, and I'll be sure to list all the products that I'm using in the description section. I'm going to be using a mixing bowl to mix this up, and it's super important that whenever you're working with chemicals, you wear gloves.
In the morning, you're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see how beautiful.
So I'm gonna add the developer in small amounts because it is important that you have a thick consistency, and you can always add more if you need it as you go. So a lot of people say like you want to have the thickness of a cake batter, and the way that I make sure I have that is when I put it onto the brush, if it's not falling off of it, then that's thick enough. And you want to make sure it's not thin because you don't want it to seep through the lace frontal. So once I have reached a thick consistency and all the powder is gone, I'm going to begin to apply this onto my lace frontal, and I'm making sure that I'm kind of dabbing this on there and just wiping it across and not pushing really hard, because once again, you don't want this to seep through the lace frontal. In the process of me doing this, some of the baby hairs that naturally came on the frontal got dyed in the front, but I'm going to be plucking it anyway, and so a lot of those hairs will be plucked out, so I don't really worry about those too much. But I do make sure that I'm not pushing super hard when I'm applying this onto the lace frontal. I'm going to leave my bleach on for approximately 20 minutes, and you want to make sure that during those 20 minutes you are checking the front of your frontal just to see how the bleaching process is going, because depending on what level of developer you use, it can bleach either slower or faster. So before you wash that off, like, you just want to double check and make sure. So once the 20 minutes is up, I'm going to go ahead and start to rinse off the bleach, and then I'm going to go in with my Iso Plus Neutralizing Shampoo and Conditioner, and I'm going to go ahead and get all the residue that's left over from the bleach off of the frontal. And I'm really just focusing on the lace for this. Since you really didn't bleach like the actual hair on the bundle, you really don't need to rub this all the way down. So as you can see here, I'm kind of just making sure that I'm lathering it onto the lace, and you want to make sure that this lathers white. If it doesn't lather white, then there's probably still some bleach residue, so you need to go in and do it again.
You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all.
Next, I'm going to go in with my Shimmer Light Shampoo, Blonde and Silver, and this is going to help eliminate any type of brassiness that's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm still only focusing on the lace. Lastly, I'm going to shampoo and condition, and I'm using Awesome Classic Care, their Keratin Shampoo and Conditioner. And this is just going to help to restore the hair and make sure that it's super soft and conditioned well.
You're the best. Love, 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 long as we got love, love, love. All that I ask is today let me sit in my sorrow. Promise I'll be better tomorrow. The one that you love hasn't changed. It's just one of them days. Oh, it's just one of them days. Oh.
So this this is the finished product of my frontal, and the great thing about this is if you guys like yours bleached a little bit more, you guys can always go back in and redo it. But I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like against my skin tone, and this frontal is still wet, so that's why it looks kind of thin, but I can assure you guys that this is like a nice full frontal, and I will definitely show you guys what it looked like once it dried.
It's the sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all.
At the end of this video, I'm actually going to show you guys the hair once it dried. It reverted back to its natural curly state. I absolutely love it. Can't wait to install it. And yeah, that'll be all for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.
No matter how far